What's going on, guys? It's your boy HP here, and nope, this ain't a Call of Duty Ghost gameplay. This is a Black Ops 2 gameplay. Oh man, I love Black Ops 2. It's in honor of Throwback Thursday, as today is Thursday, and I'm throwing it all the way back. Even though I said all the way back, Black Ops 2 is not all that old. What is that, like a year ago? Even though that could be a long time in Call of Duty terms. I hope you guys aren't tired of seeing Black Ops 2 gameplays, because if you're not, I can keep delivering this all day long. Love Black Ops 2. But today I want to talk to you guys about The Purge, okay? And for those who don't know what The Purge is a movie where crime is legal one day a year, okay? For 12 hours, pretty much rape, killing, all of that nasty stuff, bad stuff, violent stuff is all legal. And me and my friends were talking about this, and we were just talking about what we would do if The Purge was real, you know? Like, what would you do? You know, and I figured I'm not the type to go out and purge. I have too much to lose to be going out there in the streets trying to kill people with shotguns and all that type of stuff. So I realized, yeah, that's not pretty much for me. I'm not one of those type of guys, you know. So I was just thinking about like what I would do. I would definitely bunker down. I'm not the type to go like to a forest or something like that, because who knows, they might want to set a wildfire. Who knows what crazy people could do when crime is legal for one day. So I would definitely not go to a forest or like the desert, because what if I get lost in the desert or something? You know, you never know. There could be snipers around, no cover. So I'm not one of those type of people. I would definitely avoid the city at all costs, because where there's a city, there's definitely a lot of poverty, and a lot of poverty would mean definitely a lot of people who have not as much to lose, so they would definitely be out purging, trying to see what they can do, gangs, you know. So I would definitely try to keep to myself and my family, definitely for my family, assuming I like my whole family, because if I know like my future daughter or my older brother, you know what I mean, doesn't really like me, I don't really want to be around them too much, because they might just kill me, you know. You know, because I mean everything's legal, so what can you do, you know what I mean? Just a little more about The Purge. Certain weapons you can't use, pretty much, and no tanks, explosives, you know, none of that heavy duty shit you can't really use. But other than that, everything else is pretty much legal to use. But I figured that I would like hunker down, build like my house would be breached by anyone. All right, can't nobody get into it. I might build a moat throughout the year. I would be planning for The Purge 6 months ahead. Maybe build a moat with like, I don't know, like oil on top, and let it aflame or something when The Purge happens. So I just got a fiery ring around my house that you can't get through. I would do something like that. Who knows? Or definitely blockade the windows and cut out like little other holes throughout the building for like sniper rifles, just in case anyone wants to try me or anything. I would definitely try to avoid rich neighborhoods, because if you're poor, if you're from a poor neighborhood, you're definitely coming to all the places with money. That just makes common sense. Why would you rob from the poor if the rich have the money? You know what I mean? But so I figure if you're middle class, you would be safe in theory, or my theory could be totally wrong and you could be totally not safe. Because even though the middle class they don't have as much to take and whatnot, you don't really have that much defense, because you can't afford defense. So yeah, that's not really all that good there. You know, it's kind of the trade-off. It's kind of like, well, if they're out to go rape people, I guess they're trying to go for the middle class, or just to kill without money, without trying to make money. I guess the middle class is where you would go at, and I guess the rich would be if you're trying to make money. So I guess I'll just try to avoid people altogether. Definitely just hunker down. Don't trust anyone. But I also would not make people mad throughout the year. That's something you can't do, because they might hold a grudge and seriously try to kill me. So that's never a good situation there. Who wants people to hold grudges? So I guess the world would be a little bit of a nicer place. Maybe not nicer. Actually, no, it would probably be nicer, but people would hate you behind your back, so it won't really be nicer, if that makes sense to you guys, because it makes sense to me, so I hope it makes sense to you. But pretty much, what are your thoughts on The Purge? Like, what would you guys do? Yeah, I just really want to know what you guys would do here, other people's ideas on how to stay alive. I pretty much use that mode to get that ring of fire. That's what I came up with. Or like, I don't know, maybe build a safe in my basement and lock myself in. You know, or lock me and my family in and just hope for the best. And if they want to take something, they could take it. But I don't really like that, because you'll constantly be, you know, just constantly be buying new shit. So can really afford a car to be like riding a bike to work or something like that. And how do people get up here? I have no idea. That's ridiculous. But this pretty much ends my video, guys. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. I pretty much finished like 85 and 4, something like that. And peace.
Canine unit awaiting orders. Friendly canine.